1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Welcome back to another episode of CRASHTON Talks, the only podcast in the world right now. Definitely no one else doing podcasts because there's a lockdown. Definitely no one else making podcasts about music in the world right now. Definitely no one trying to fucking squeeze every last fucking bit of information and money out of the planet right now. Definitely no one else, and this is the best place to fucking receive that kind of insult, injury and positivity in your life. So I thought I should make an episode with just me, because obviously those are the most fascinating, the most interesting episodes when it's just me and you, heart to heart, just fucking, maybe you're listening to this podcast and you've got my dulcet tones just ringing, just reverberating round your the equivalent of what a tear duct does to your ear, your cochlea. I think it's called your cochlea. The cochlea is like the little sort of shell looking thing inside your ear, and if you were to open that, this sounds like a joke but it's not, if you were to open that, it's got tiny little hairs all over it. And did you know that if you're exposed to loud music for a certain length of time, some of those hairs start to lie down, and when they lie down, that's when you get that ringing noise in your ear. And for people who have tinnitus or tinnitus, whatever you want to call it, those hairs are permanently dead. I could be wrong. There might be an ear doctor who will tell me otherwise, but I'm pretty sure that's the truth. So anyway, I thought I should do an episode where I can recap on some of the guests that were on. Firstly was Gary Gilmore. I thought that was a pretty cool episode. Gary's like been basically my longest living friend. Been in every band that I've played in. And I thought the episode was cool because we got to capture like who we are when we're around each other and stuff. Like sometimes I feel like when I'm talking, even just in these episodes, or when I'm talking to like someone like Graham Clark or fucking Fat Bristovka, like there's an element, I feel like I need to be a certain way because I'm like, oh shit, I'm a host on a podcast. But the one with Gary was pretty cool, so I thought it was the most sort of conversational one that I'd had so far. But there was still stuff I didn't get to talk to him about. Like the next time I have him on, I'm going to touch on some of the tours and stuff that he's done. He played drums for a band called Dearly Beloved. That was a band that I wasn't in. But Dearly Beloved, basically they tour like all the time. They're a Canadian band, and we met them like when I was in Fluorescent Hearts. We met them when we were playing in Ireland, and then they ended up touring with us. Then Gary ended up going on to play drums for Dearly Beloved for a European tour and stuff. So like I wanted to talk to him about his time with Dearly Beloved as well. I thought that would have been cool, but we didn't get to touch on it, and really didn't. Like we only really slightly touched on some things. I don't even really think we spoke much about music. We spoke like about fucking politics and veganism and all that stuff, which is fine. But for the music folks that tune in to the podcast for sort of music themed stuff, there wasn't a lot in there, so we could definitely, like, it's hours worth of stuff that we could talk about. I think the second guest I had after Gary was Chris Gregg. The Chris Gregg episode was pretty cool. It's funny because like there's been people that I've wanted to have on for ages, and like I've not been able to get them on, and Chris Gregg was one of those people, and like he was chasing me. He was like we need to do an episode of the podcast, like, and I was like, right, I need to fucking get this done. And I'm really glad that I did, because it turned out to be one of the best ones so far. Like, again, just a really cool guy, and got to have a really cool chat with him about his musical career and all the stuff that he's done. And just from talking to him, got an insight into like how all of this stuff interweaves if that makes sense. Like, he's gone from being someone that used to come to see my band play to being in a band that's now doing greater things than my band done at the time, and it's just cool seeing how all this stuff like interlinks and how you end up basically being like, I think I spoke about to Joe Gallagher about this before, about how like when you were younger you looked at the music industry as something that was like there, that you wanted to get in to, do you know what I mean? And there's still some times where I feel like, oh, I could be doing better things or greater things than what I'm doing just now, and then like when you get a moment like that with Chris Gregg, and you realise like I'm in this thing, you know what I mean? I'm in this music industry. Like, if there's not a lot, I know not a substantial amount of people listening to this podcast, but there's a dedicated following, and I thank you for that. Like, if any of you guys are musicians and you're feeling like, oh fucking, I just want my band to break, or I want to be doing better things, like you're already there, man. Like, you're already on the road. You're doing it, man. You know what I mean? Just keep it sounds stupid, but just keep playing every fucking day and doing your gigs, because you're contributing and you are a part of the music industry. Do you know what I mean? Like the thing with Chris, like, you'll go and see a band. Do you know what I mean? You'll be in the crowd one day, and then one day that band will be fucking in the crowd watching you, or you'll be on a podcast talking to them, and there's just other cool shit like that. So just, you're in it. You know what I mean? If you've got a fucking gig and there's 3 people in the crowd, you're gigging, man. You know what I mean? Don't lose the faith. The other guest I had, was Graham Clark, and again, it's frustrating to try and keep these the episodes with the guests. I try and keep it like an hour long, just to condense the information just now, until it's more feasible to record for longer and stuff. But again, the episode with Graham Clark, like, I wish that I'd got to talk to him about more things. It was like, I'd written down a bunch of stuff and just kind of never got the chance to go through it, and sort of abandoned the questions at the same time. Yeah, there was a wealth of things that I wanted to talk to him about, but again, I got to speak to him about stuff that I hadn't in the past, and he gave me a good insight into what the industry's like at his level, and what the industry was like when he was coming up. You know what I mean? And if you haven't watched any of those episodes, if you haven't watched any of the fucking CRASHTON Talks episodes, then I would recommend that you go back and watch some of the ones with the guests, because really interesting. Almost everyone I've spoken to so far, everyone I've spoken to so far has been really cool and had a wealth of knowledge. I guess that's what I'm learning about doing all of this stuff, is that everyone like has a story, and everyone like has something to contribute in some way, and my brain's like just fucking soaking it all in. And I have like aspirations with this thing, and I could probably take a leaf out of my own book actually with regards to the podcast. Like, there's times where I see other podcasters getting cool guests or doing cool things and thinking, oh fuck man, like, I wish my podcast could be doing that, and maybe I just need to recognise that I'm in that position, which is a good segue, I think, into talking about this next thing. I'm like a really sceptical person, and I've spoken in the past about atheism and all that stuff, and that really resides in who I am and how I view the world. It's a really sort of, I have an empirical view on the world, and if there's no evidence to support people's belief systems and all of that stuff, then I sort of like call bullshit on it and just don't really side with what like mystical and all of that kind of fairy tale bullshit. In my opinion, you know what I mean? If you're like a god worshipping person or something, you tune into the podcast, don't let that be a reason to throw you off. Like, I have a deeper and strong belief in atheism to understand what and why people believe other things, just as I do like veganism and vegetarianism and all that. Like I don't criticise people that eat meat and all that stuff. So, but just for me, I don't really think those things. But this is a long-winded way of getting on to the next point. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm more of a person of science than anything else. However, the past couple of days I've been like meditating, and I think it's been due to Sam Harris. There's obviously, I watch like Joe Rogan, all this other stuff, as I always fucking mention. I watch Joe Rogan. Everybody watches Joe Rogan. It's like saying, do you fucking breathe oxygen? Do you live on planet Earth? Oh yeah, I do. Even if you've never heard of Joe Rogan, you don't have the internet, and you live in a country where it would be completely impossible to know who Joe Rogan is, and someone says, "Do you watch Joe Rogan?" You instantly go like that, and you go, "I know, I do watch Joe Rogan," because that's just the way the fucking planet is now. Joe Rogan exists, and he's in the fucking ether. He's in the zeitgeist of everybody's knowledge. Right, that's the third eye coming alive. Right. So, through Sam Harris, who is a neuroscientist. Is that the right word? A neuroscientist? A neuro something, deals with the brain, right? He knows shit about the brain, right? And he meditates, and he has like, I'm sure he's written a book on meditation, and the most of his podcast is about meditation itself. And if you listen to him, he's got one of the most silky smooth voices you could ever hear. And through him, like, I was sort of coaxed into trying meditation, because I suppose there are like scientific benefits, psychological benefits behind doing it. And I've sort of felt like in the few times that I've done it now, it's almost like I haven't felt any sort of immediate benefit like right there and then through doing it. Like I've went through the motions of what the videos are telling me to do, and the breathing exercises, and the sort of trying to shut out all the external noise, all the internal thoughts that my brain's trying to fire at me, and go on the wave of what my fucking brain's trying to think. So I've done all of those things, and I didn't feel the immediate benefit of it, but I've noticed sort of the past couple of days things sort of manifesting, like I'm putting myself on trial in some sort of way. Like I've noticed more than ever. Like I've always sort of had a problem with managing my emotions, and specifically with my sort of temperament. You know what I mean? I can be quite a shit person to be around. Like if I'm not feeling great, like I can be really fucking, like whether it's with the kids or whatever, just getting annoyed and stuff like that. And I noticed today and yesterday, like sort of that I'd reached the peak of my sort of temperament and getting annoyed around the house and stuff like that. And it was like my brain was putting myself through a sort of mental exercise in a way that made me, it highlighted that my temperament isn't great and needs to be managed, and it's something that I'm going to work on and sort of fix within myself. It's like all of that stuff, like it affects like the journey and your career path and all of those things that you're doing out with your home. You know what I mean? Like the frustrations that you have with the world and feeling like you've been hard done to or whatever, it always stems back to yourself. You know what I mean? You're like, there's so much you can sort within yourself before you even think about stepping into the world to try and change anything, try and do anything. Like, and I guess I'm learning that. I've always, I guess, I sort of instinctively knew that, but I'm now starting to implement it into my life. What else? What else have I been doing? I've been writing and recording a new EP. So it's been like a year since I put out any music, and I released a single like a couple of weeks ago under CRASHTON. So I just put that out, and that single's going to be on another EP with 3 other songs. And a lot of people actually were kind of interested in like the recording process behind it, because I decided that I was going to track everything on my phone and mix everything, and I recorded it with these headphones. So the acoustic guitar and the vocals and all that stuff, I recorded with this and mixed it all on my phone. And I mean, there's a lot of the effects that people recognise if they use GarageBand for your phone. They'll be like, oh, that's that drum kit or whatever, but I think it's pretty cool. And it's a pretty cool way of doing things, I think. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Guess what else have I been doing? My birthday is tomorrow. If you're excited about other guys' birthdays, I'm the other guy, and it's my birthday tomorrow. I turned the ripe age of 31, which is fucking weird. Having a wee drink of coffee there. Yeah, I turned 31 tomorrow. It's gonna be fucking weird. And Katie, like, been really lovely. She just gave me like an early birthday present. It was like this jar of memories and stuff, and like all these pictures of things that I've done with my friends and family and all that throughout the years. And also there was a link on it. It was like one of those QR codes I had to scan. It took me to a video like with loads of people, like my friends and family and all that, and musicians and stuff, like wishing me a happy birthday. And it was a really fucking nice thing to do. So thank you, Katie, and thanks everyone that gave me a big happy birthday. Like, I do really appreciate it. Sort of at this age is like the fucking things that get you through. You know what I mean? And I mean that, like, that's something that's, I think, coming off the back of doing the meditation is being a bit more grateful. I think that's the process of like eradicating these instinctive, not even instinctive, like just like reactionary emotions that you have to things that happen in your life, is an element of gratitude. Do you know what I mean? Like, the only reason that you get annoyed and get angry throughout your days, or get pissed off about things that haven't worked out for you or whatever, is because you aren't grateful for the shit that you've already got. You know what I mean? And that video was definitely like a mark in the sand to make me realise that, you know, I have a lot. I'm grateful that I've got people in my close network of family and friends and all that shit. You know what I mean? All that stuff. This is all just a big. It's all just a big fucking me festival, right? That's what lockdown is. This is time for you, man. This is time for us and ourselves. Look at those wrinkles, man. See when you just rest your face, right? Look. That guy's probably like what? What'd you say, like 25 or something, that guy? That guy's 31. See that guy right there, he's 31. And if you're listening to this, I've got wrinkles on my forehead, and when I lift my eyebrows, you can really, really see them. Kinda looks like, it's like a whole other face up there, man. It looks like the hat that shouts, Gryffindor! Gryffindor! Something else I've been doing in this lockdown is picking that spot. It's only just cleared. There's a spot on my forehead, and I'd been picking it quite a lot, and it was bleeding. I kept picking it, and then it went like that. Don't know if you've ever had acne or known someone that's had acne, but you get those big, like, sort of bruised, purple, fucking bludgeoned spots. You get them up there, and then I was trying to get rid of blackheads of fucking all things, and I made my nose look like someone had fucking scuffed me with sandpaper. Yeah. Fucking, what even is this podcast anymore? Yeah. So there are folks that I want to have on. I've reached out to some people and there's a couple of episodes that I could have recorded over the past couple of weeks, but as I said, I'm fucking lazy, and I just haven't got it done. So I'm going to be doing that. Back on the podcast front, getting people on, talking and all that shit. And I don't know if you've noticed this, right? You obviously have noticed it. My voice goes really deep when I'm talking, and I think it's a nervousness thing. I don't know why it goes so deep. It's like I'm trying to suppress how I actually talk, and if I get deeper, it means that means I'm more serious. If I go deeper, it means I'm more serious when I'm talking. I need to talk up here, because young guys and young YouTubers talk all the way up here, and if we're YouTubing, then we're talking up here, aren't we? And that means that you're interested in what I'm actually talking about. But yeah, I guess that's it. Is there anything else? Let me just check, right? I'm going to check my phone, because I've written some stuff down that maybe I could talk about. Yeah. Yes. So if you want to keep up to date with all things to do with the podcast, then make sure you join the CRASHTON Talks group. Now, I haven't been great at posting in the CRASHTON Talks group, but maybe if we create a big enough community of people, you can give me a kick up the arse to actually get that done. Also, in fact, I haven't spoken about the fact that I've been doing gigs. I've done some like live stream gigs that probably you've seen every musician doing, and got some donations through that. I put up like a virtual tips jar, it's just a PayPal link, and people sent over some money, so thank you for doing that. I know that it's tough times, you know what I mean, it's not good financial times, and you did help me out, to all the people that done that, so thank you. I'm going to make sure that the EP that I put out is well worth your money, and for everyone that donated to that link, I'm going to send you the EP for free. And you're probably not watching this podcast because you don't like podcasts. You probably actually don't even like me. You just thought, I feel sorry for that guy. He's sitting in his living room playing his guitar. He's shite. But I'm going to send him some money to make him feel better, because I work in an essential job. I have an essential job, so I'm going to fucking send that fucking poor musician some money. That's that's my way of saying thank you. Alright? Thanks. It sounds like I don't, but I really do appreciate it. So thanks. Right? I genuinely, actually appreciate it. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but thanks. You know what I mean? Thanks. Actually, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. I actually do. Okay. Right. I guess that's the end. Thanks for tuning in. If you're cool, you're young and you're hip, you're down with the sickness, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. For everyone that does like and subscribe to anything that I do, there's a small man who will fly kick your door. He'll fly kick your door down. He'll put some hand sanitizer on your hands, and he'll get you to rub his feet for 4 hours, and that's guaranteed. That's some fucking great shit. Okay, well, thank you, and I hope you all have a good week until the next episode's out. I hope this lockdown works. I really hope it works, and I hope you all just fucking enjoy yourselves. Just the important thing is that you're still even listening to this. You probably thought it was going to end 10 minutes ago and just close the video because what I was saying was just a load of shite, and it has been a load of shite. But the important thing is just enjoy yourselves. It's funny because every part of me wants to stop this right now. I've got every reason to. There's nothing else to talk about. I'm just enjoying sitting here with my nice coffee. And it's just somebody to talk to, isn't it? It's funny because I'm just looking at myself, and there's a delay. You're not going to watch this until much later, until I've went through hours of listening to my own fucking voice and then eventually uploading it to YouTube. I'm just enjoying my own company right now. Just outside of my day-to-day lockdown, I'm enjoying my own company. I'm enjoying the sound of my own voice. Right. Right. Okay. Again, enjoy yourselves. Just have fun. And if you can, take fucking 10 minutes. Take 10 minutes. Go to the toilet. Put your phone while you're doing whatever you do in the toilet. Set it up. Just have a wee chat to yourself. Hit record. Have a wee chat to yourself. Fire it up online later. See what happens. Probably go viral. Fucking psychopath talk to himself while he takes a shit. That'll be the headlines. Some psychopath talks to himself while he's taking a shit. Right. I don't know if you can notice this, but I'm starting to get one of those wee... Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I'm not getting a lot of exercise. It'll be... And for those who are listening, it's a wee dangly bit of skin under my chin. But hey, I'm alive. I'm well. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to hit that stop button. I mean, really, what are you doing, man? For anyone that's still watching this, what the fuck are you doing? It's me and you now. I mean, there was probably like 10 viewers, and now it's down to probably 1. I'm going to look at the YouTube stats to see who stayed viewing since I've been saying that I was going to stop. Right, I think it's time to go. I'm getting sick of my own company. Right, I'm actually going to go. Okay. It's funny because I'm talking to myself, right? And it's like when you first meet somebody and you're on the phone, I feel like that with myself. Right, I'm going to go, you hang up. No, you hang up. I'm just talking to myself. You hang up. Right. Okay. It's time to go, I think.